Spring starts in a dynamic way with three planets changing signs: the Sun, Pluto, and Mars. Emotions are triggered, an audacious need to forge ahead and take bold initiatives motivates our actions. A definite need to get out of stagnation and actively create change is floating in the air. The spring equinox occurs on March 20th when the Sun enters Aries for a month. That same day, the Sun is in sextile with Pluto. On the 23rd, Pluto enters Aquarius, and on the 25th, Mars enters Cancer for 2 months. More specifically, what can we expect? This is what we shall find out here today. Good morning, bonjour, welcome to my channel where we talk about all things astrological. Michelle Karen, astrologer, shaman, author of Astrology for Enlightenment, published by Simon & Schuster, New York, as well as the astrologically based oracle deck, Attuning with the Quantum. I was selected to be the astrologer to the stars at the 78th Academy Awards in Hollywood. Monday, March 20th officially marks the beginning of spring with the Sun entering Aries until April 20th. This is also called the vernal equinox, the point in the Earth's annual orbit around the Sun at which the polar inclination is exactly at right angles to an imaginary line drawn between the Earth and the Sun. And this is what causes the days and nights to be of equal length all over our planet. Aries is a very energetic, independent, self-confident, enthusiastic, spontaneous sign. This is a wonderful time to initiate new activities. Our pioneering spirit keeps seeking new avenues of expression. Our willpower is intensified. We are outgoing, resourceful, decisive, and fearless. Our powerful need to prove ourselves through action makes us leap into situations we don't always consider the consequences of, because, as you may know, Aries is not exactly famous for its tact and ability to plan ahead. We tend to be impatient, quick to think on our feet, and eager to start new projects, but easily bored and not necessarily so good with seeing them to the finish line. We may also tend to be too impulsive, headstrong, and impetuous to listen to wise advice. Our highly competitive energy pushes us to want to be the first and the best in whatever we initiate. Admitting failure is even less than normal, something we are not very excited to do while the Sun is in Aries. Because we feel that projecting a successful image into the world ensures our success, this is a brilliant time to create a vision board. And it's about putting pictures gluing on a board that manifest what it is that we want. We tend to also want immediate gratification. We could be rather combative, quick-tempered, maybe argumentative, and sometimes downright aggressive. If we can avoid taking ourselves too seriously and keep a healthy dose of humor, there's truly nothing we can accomplish during this time. Also, on Monday, March 20th, the Sun is in sextile with Pluto. This aspect intensifies the beginning of a new phase of life. We hopefully have accepted our fears, embraced past difficulties, and are now clearer on what we want our path to be and more aware of what the meaning of our life is. This is a wonderful day to change ourselves through purposeful thought and action. Excellent for eliminating people in situations that have proven negative, getting rid of repressions, and placing at bay bad feelings. Our capacity to regenerate both ourselves and our environment is intensified. Any study that expands our consciousness is favored, like, for example, meditation, yoga, or any form of esoteric wisdom. Our extraordinary resourcefulness, the strength of our will, and our capacity to bounce back from any frustrating setback gives us a chance to take a different orientation and helps us develop new ways of doing things. Our ability also to immerse ourselves completely in whatever we do, our strong desire for advancement, and our forceful pioneering spirit enable us to achieve great success today. If we can exert our leadership abilities without forcing the issues, are authoritative without issuing ultimatums, are agreeable and cooperative without sacrificing our integrity, are circumspect and listen to other people's opinions, which is not always very easy with that transit, we have every chance of taking the lead of any group we are involved in and becoming quite influential. Our organizational abilities and highly developed intuition enable us to mend any possible disagreements and discover new solutions. On Thursday, March the 23rd, Pluto enters Aquarius. So I dedicated a whole video to this major transit that will affect the next 21 years of our lives that I invite you to watch, and I'll place the link down below. On Saturday, March the 25th, Mars enters Cancer for 2 months until May 20th. This is a very good period for buying a home, doing some house repairs, especially if it involves carpentry work. We won't hesitate to put a lot of effort to achieve whatever we feel is important, even sometimes to the point of exhaustion. I can never say that right. Exhaustion. Okay, never mind. Periods of high energy could alternate with periods of utter laziness. We may also tend to go a little overboard when under pressure, so let's be careful. We may be more subjective than usual, overly sensitive to criticism, moody, and impressionable. Easily threatened when challenged, we are likely to go into self-protective mode. If things are not going well in our lives, we run the danger of venting our frustration onto our loved ones, becoming aggressive, and maybe saying harsh, cruel words. And we or someone close to us are not above throwing a temper tantrum, so let's be careful. But having a secure home life feels very important. During the next 2 months, home is the place where we are the most productive. We could want to be a supermom, and even if we don't have children, engage in some dynamic mothering, whether we are a man or a woman. But family troubles or a lack of harmony at home definitely depletes our energy in major ways. Even though with this position it is not easy to be straightforward in expressing our feelings, it is important that we make an effort to talk freely in order to avoid negative emotions spiraling into physical problems, because repressed emotional discourse, worries, or anger could easily result in an upset stomach, for example. It is also important that we follow our intuition and find a balance between our concern for others and our need for personal safety. We may also feel more sensuous than usual. Our sexual needs are very much tied to our emotional needs. And water sports are encouraged, which is great for coming into summer. If you are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, you are most welcome to leave a comment, place a thumbs up, and hit that bell to be notified when I upload a new video once a week. Remember, as always, choose your battles, walk in beauty. Thank you for watching. Until next time.